So in the streets, back in St. Louis, post World Series of Poker.
It's about time somebody finally put me face to face with this bitch.
I'm up like 100.
Yeah, well, that's up.
Is it though?
Yeah.
If you are ever in a town where Wes Montgomery is playing, go and watch him. Notice the key word was watch. Go and watch him, and then come back and show me how he does that. According to the laws of aerodynamics, of wing surface to body weight, that it's aerodynamically impossible for the bumblebee to fly. But the bee, not knowing this, flies. Wes Montgomery is flying. Just as unknowingly as the bumblebee.
Do you have aces again?
Jesus Christ. I get no action anytime I have aces. If any of you out there are not convinced that the games in St. Louis can be quite good, let's talk about this next hand. I open under the gun to $20 with ace-queen offsuit. At this point, my image is probably leaning towards very active. I mean, I've been in a lot of pots, splashing around with a lot of different hands. However, that was mostly in position. Here, I'm out of position with the entire table left to act. Generally, people tighten up their range from up front. Here, my $20 open gets called in 4 different spots. 5 of us off to the flop. Ace, deuce, 10, rainbow. And following flow, the big blind checks, and I maintain the betting lead by betting $70 into about 100. A pretty large bet into 4 people. 2 players fold, but the late position player calls, and so does the big blind. Unless I'm up against the set, I'm probably ahead. The turn 7 should change nothing, and the big blind checks again. Figuring I'm still ahead, I bet $105, and shockingly, they both call. Honestly, now I'm a bit concerned. I don't know much about the late position player, but the big blind isn't a 2-5 reg. He normally gravitates towards 1-2. The water should be getting deep, and he's still check calling, not just me, but with another player in the pot. That's strong. The river 9 completes nothing, and the big blind checks again. I'm concerned about the big blind, so I check, and to my surprise, the late position player now shoves for $420.
Mean to put that in there.
Okay.
What? If that wasn't surprising enough, now the big blind is in the tank. For over a minute, he thinks. Remember, this is a huge pot for a typical 1-2 player. That fact isn't lost on me. After about a minute, he calls, and I snap fold. The player in late position frustratingly slams down deuce 3 offsuit and walks away from the table when the big blind shows him ace 3 offsuit. Honestly, at this point, I'm just playing with a controlled chaos, recognizing other players' tendencies and then pushing my actions to try to exploit them. Hence opening and c-betting with deuce 4 suited when half the table isn't paying attention, and the other half I think is just overfolding.
Oh, Steve.
The idea is actually pretty simple. You advertise some of your expanded range, maybe some of your merged range to those that are paying attention, and then you just get paid when you have the goods. That's the idea. God damn it! How are you so good?
Get away from everything.
Oh, I want the old John back. I would just punt it off.
Your call's important to us. It's just a level of bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. They fucking...
I can beat that, but I can't beat the other two. You got to tell the people how you did. They want to know.
I don't even know how I did. It wasn't good.
How not good was it?
It was definitely over 2K. Yeah, well, I mean, God, it's just so fucking annoying. Everyone's table's just so bad. And I just gave them fucking money.
He gave him money. You didn't give me any money.
I really didn't think. No, I kept taking it from you.
You did. So I don't know how much of that you guys caught. But this wasn't a stellar night for the delayed one.
No.
Stuck heaps, this guy. So I'm still in the game. Taking a little break to watch, taking a little break to walk the loser back to his car. Because I'm still winning. Game's good for me. I know how to play poker.
How much are you winning?
I don't know. I think I'm probably up like 600 or 700. So, Mr. Big Time comes back to St. Louis. You see that face? See this face? So like I said, I walked into his car. He didn't have the best of nights. But I'm still in the game, and the game is amazing, to say the least. It's 3 in the morning, not sure how much longer the game will go at this point. But we're gonna ride this thing. We're gonna ride it into the wheels, you know. who were drawing dead. 6-5 king, 2 hearts, and I had that, and I had that. Drawing dead is what you were, my friend.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know what I was going to do on the turn?
Thanks so much.
Fucking Zent. Whatever turn card came was exactly what I was looking for. Oh, the 9 of clovers? Yes, thank you.
Oh, 9 of clovers?
That's what I was waiting for. Oh, the Jack of Sabers. I'll take some of that too. 6 in the morning. 6 in the morning. And we're done. Session's done, session's over, I am going home. And as you can imagine, I am exhausted. So without getting into too many details, the game was amazing. In for 1,000, out for a little over 2,400. 2,400 and some change. I would tell you the exact amount, but I honestly don't remember it. Even though the lady just told me what it was 2 minutes ago. So tonight there were some good signs for the 2-5 game in St. Louis. Had a bunch of new faces in the game, a bunch of new faces doing well in the game. My buddy John showing up after a long hiatus and killing the game. I think he probably cashed out for over 4,500. Unfortunately, we can't say the same for our friend Rain Delay. Not the best night for Rain Delay. So you guys know how this part goes. This is typically when I wrap up the whole thing, but you know what? It's 6 in the morning, and there ain't much wrap up to give. And let's just call it that. Let's just end it at that. Back in St. Louis, vlogging, new camera. Hope this all turns out well. And if you liked watching whatever this ends up being, subscribe. Leave me a comment. I will probably respond. Hit the thumbs up icon, and I'll catch you next time. Bye. Next time on YouTube's The Drawing Dead. On the road to an Andrew Nemi and Brad Owen meetup game near Chicago. So as we speak, I'm in the game for 300 and I have... Nick's got us drinking. Because the next hand is this guy's button. And he ain't been defending it all night. So remember when I was on here before and I said I was running good? Everything was going great. You guys remember that?
What's up? What's up, James audience?
Good game. I did well. My buddy John did well. Rain delay, not so much. So it's time. It is all the editing for the Vegas vlogs about done. So what you're gonna see here, is a test vlog with this Canon G7X Mark III. So here's the deal for the... It's August 5th, the HBT just left town. I think I've played maybe 10 sessions and I think I've won all 10. Fire.
What's the board though?
Queen,
I had 9,
Jack,
10,
8.
8. Oh, okay.
They're up heaps. We're up barelies.
Not everyone.
Well, not it. Yeah, all right. Yeah, let me rephrase that. Yeah. So we're
our taste and food to affect our everyday lives. Around 10 or 12 years ago,